Nikita Dragun. Hi Dragons, what's up? It's Nikita Dragun, and today I'm coming at you with my New Year's 20 of the 16 look of the day. I celebrated New Year's with my bestest of friends, Zaddy and Mommy, Manny and Patrick and Manny, and a bunch of our friends, and it was so amazing to reign in the New Year with people that mattered the most to me. So I posted this photo on Instagram. Maybe I shouldn't put the picture right next to my makeup just in case the picture looks better than me. Basically, a bajillion tons of you requested this makeup look, and by the way, it's the most liked photo I've ever posted on Instagram, and yeah, so I guess that speaks for itself. Anyways, if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So first, I'm going in with my LA Girl Cosmetics Orange Correcting Concealer, and this is amazing because it corrects any dark areas, and for me, primarily, that's the beard area. Okay, I'm not the only one. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite foundation by Marc Jacobs. I'm in the color 33 Beige. This is so full coverage, but it leaves your skin in the most, like, satin finish. It's not overly matte, and it's super, super nice, and it covers all of your imperfections, trust me. And then I'm going to go in with the other LA Girl Cosmetics corrector, As I Take a Prayer, and this is just a really dark brown color that I use to contour, and I'm going to be taking this along the bridge of my nose, but I'm actually going to cheat the bridge of my nose to get a more slim Beverly Hills, freshly out of the operating room, snatched ass nose. And I'm going to also blend this out with a flat Morphe brush, and I'm keeping the lines of the contour really, really clean and really close because this is going to make the appearance of our nose so fucking small. So underneath the eye, we're going in with It Cosmetics by Under Eye, and this trick right here is what really snatches your nose. By cleaning up your contour and making everything super, super sharp, that is what's going to give you that extra snatched look. And of course, we have to set our under eye with Laura Mercier translucent powder, which I finally picked up. So since the contour was more of a liquidy substance, we have to go in and set it to make sure it definitely stays. So I'm going to be going in with a Cool Tone Bronzer by Benefit. It's called Hoola Bronzer, and that will snatch your nose, girl. And I'm going to prime my face basically by using the Sunbeam, also from Benefit, and this will really amplify your Anastasia So Hollywood highlight. And God, Lord have you, look at that highlight, guys. Can we stop traffic for a minute like Tyra Banks in that movie? Hello. When I apply my highlight, I've learned to focus it at the highest point of the cheekbone and then blend down and then blend upwards. And now I'm also going to be taking the highlight on the tips of my fingers, on the tips of my nose. And I'm really, really going to be focusing that on the tip of my nose as well as the bridge. And this trick was so bomb. It's taking some Hoola bronzer and drawing that line across that nose, which really kind of makes the point and tip of your nose stick upwards. And I'll go back and blend everything with a Morphe fan brush, and good God, look at that snatched nose. Not to hype myself, but come on guys, I cannot breathe. So now that our nose is snatched, we cannot forget about our face. I'm going in with the Hoola bronzer again on my cheekbones, on my forehead, on my jawline, and this bronzer is so amazing because it's a very cool tone bronzer, so everything is going to look almost like a shadow instead of looking really harsh. And now I'm going to be going in with just any old brow powder. This one just happens to be from Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking that on a MAC angled brush. And with this, I'm going to be combing it through my eyebrows and really kind of staying true and mapping out my eyebrows initially for the Anastasia dip brow in dark brown. And with this, I'm going to be drawing my non-existent tail ends of my eyebrows. Like, honestly, who has these? I'm so jealous if you actually have a tail end to your eyebrow. Like, I literally don't. So I'm going to draw a really straight line, kind of staying true to my natural eyebrow as much as possible. I think I just said that. That's coming from me. What? So I'm going to be setting my brows in place with this tinted brow gel from Benefit Cosmetics again. God, I didn't mean to use so many Benefit products, but I love them. They're so great. And then I'm going to be concealing all of my mistakes and my little hairs that I did not pluck, which is some concealer and a flat brush, really carving out our brow. And then now we're moving on to our eyes. Finally, I'm priming it with some Air Patrol, and this is just an amazing primer to start off with a really, really good consistency. So I'm going to be taking some Makeup Geek Cosmetics Vintage Shadow, which is a neutral purple tone, and I'm going to be flicking that out at the very end, just mapping out our new crease that we will be creating today. And then I'm going to be blending that out with a thicker Morphe brush, and this is just a mapping out, so it doesn't really have to be that neat, just a general idea. And I'm going to be taking really any color or any purple tone that is a little bit deeper on a Sigma blending brush and starting to build and gradate that purple color on our eye. On me, it does look a little bit more pink because of my hair and because of my skin tone, but I swear to you it is purple, and we're really just going to be carving out and blending and making that cut crease really, really soft initially. Right now, I'm going in with that same purple tone that we just used on the smaller brush and just really, really defining the crease and focusing the color at the crease and then blending upwards along with the flick and just switching back and forth between the smaller brush and the blending brush to create the most amazing cat seductive gradient. To darken our cut crease and define it even more, I'm going in with Americano from Makeup Geek Cosmetics, and this is just a really darker purple color. And then for our lid today, I'm going in with Whimsical. I actually took that on a wet brush, and this is just going to make the color even more mermaidy and shimmery. And with this, I'm going to clean up my edges and also go back in with the Americano on a smaller brush and define and make the cut crease so much sharper. It really does make a world of a difference. And then on the inner corner, I'm just going to blend it even more with the Sigma brush. And if you need to go back and clean up any of your edges, just take that same lid color, obviously, and just clean it up. And now for wing liner, we're going in with the NYC liquid liner. I'm keeping it very thin on the actual lash line, but then I'm going to drag it out very, very far on my actual tail end. And with this, I'm not going to go along with our eyeshadow, but I'm going to go parallel to it. And then I'm going to connect the liner to the very, very edge of our eyeshadow. So it's almost going to look like a very sharp angle coming off of our eyeliner. So taking Zaddy's favorite lashes from New Balance, these lashes are just so fluffy, so dolly in a way, and tying the whole look, but at the same time keep it so that my eyeshadow can be seen. You feel me? Not my giant ones that I always wear. Hello? So going in with Vintage once again on our lower lash line, we're going to trace out and map out our lower lash line, but then on the inner part, like the inner third of our eye, we're going to pull out that eyeshadow downwards and really, really open up our eye. And of course, I'm going to smoke that out with a Sigma blending brush. And then we're going to go in with the Americano color and focus that along that line as well to really darken and enhance that lower lash line. Don't forget to blend your natural lash with your falsies with some mascara, as well as go in with the upper waterline with some black kohl liner. And then for the bottom waterline, we're going to be going in with Highbrow from Benefit Cosmetics, and this is a really nice white flesh tone color to really make your eyes so dolly like. And then on the inner corner, we're going to be highlighting that with some, I think this one is called In the Spotlight from Makeup Geek. We're going to add some bottom lashes to the shadow line that we made, not our actual bottom lash line. And then going in with some Invasion lipstick from Gerard Cosmetics. I'm going to be overdrawing my lips, making them look a little bit pouty, but not too crazy like I normally do. And on me, it looks a little bit more pink, but I swear it's actually a little bit more purpley gray in real life. And that is pretty much the entire look. And of course, clean up your edges. Duh. Okay, Dragons, that's the entire look. I hope you loved it. This look was so hard for me to do. It's my first video of 2016, and I just really wanted to come out with a bang as Nikita Dragun. Hello, good morning. How are you? Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, all at Nick Dragun. Oh, as well as Facebook at Nikita Dragun, and Periscope Nick Dragun, Tinder Nick Dragun, Grindr Dragon emoji. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel as well as give it a big thumbs up. A little side note, I just want to thank you guys so much for giving me such an amazing 2015, and hopefully, actually, no, not hopefully, manifest destiny, I will fucking have a bomb ass 2016. Nikita Dragun is here. It's the year of the dragon, and it's the year of my dragons. So I'm just so excited for this new year for us. Thank you so much for all the love that you were giving me on my last video. It was an extremely vulnerable video for me, and it was so hard to put out, but I want to thank you so much because the response and the feedback and everything was so amazing on it, and Nikita Dragun is just so fucking happy. Should I just talk about myself as a third person? Like, calm yourself. Calm, calm. Thank you again so much for watching, and don't forget, breathe fire, my dragons. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Ow. Breathe fire. Okay, but did anyone else just realize that I got nothing but matches just then? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying, watch your man. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.